Hello, hello, hello! It's me again. It's Amy, your self-appointed tarot therapist. Glad to see you back. So let me introduce the stars of the show. I mean, outside of me, obviously. Today, the main deck, as was today, will be Once Upon a Time. I really enjoyed this deck a lot. Easy to work with. Gogh Tarot, because we are going into... Oh, actually, that's the thing I remembered. I'm so sorry. Give me just a tiny second. I wanted to use the Da Vinci Van Gogh this morning. Give me a tiny sec. So, I was literally in bed last night trying to fall asleep, and I was thinking, like, what decks I want to use today. And since we use the Gourmet, which is very food-oriented and very, Mrs. Claus in her kitchen, that makes sense. But for Santa, I wanted something different. And then I remembered, and it hit me like a truck, that I do have the beautiful Van Gogh deck, which is, very abstract and nighty and painterly, going back to all the little elves who are painting toys in the workshop and etc. So, this is for Santa. Oracle decks will be Cosmic Energies, because it's like it's a good theme. It goes well with the theme of the spread. And obviously the Divine Serenity deck. Here we are. Actually, wait, let me push it back up. Boom, 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 boom. So here's your screenshot opportunity, and I will see you on the flip side. Hi, water signs. How are you guys doing? Okay, here, water signs. Water signs. How did we enjoy the series thus far? Welcome to the big finale, the big wrap-up. Are we liking my settings today? Oh, what flipped out? Yee! Tower. Okay. Brace yourselves, I guess. So... Fire sign, I'm so sorry, water signs. Water. Are we liking this series thus far? Does it resonate with you guys? Oh, interesting. Are you walking away sneakily into the night? Walking away from shady situations? Do you need to be stealthy and strategic in how you walk away from something? Moderation is the name of the game. You need to heal and balance things out also. So, how are my water signs doing? Oh yeah, proceeding into 2026, we are back at each individual sign. Which water signs? With Cancer and Pisces. What's the other one? Not making a decision regarding a lover or higher level soulmate situation. And a breakup or being left out in the cold. So definitely loss and disruption of this union, but not making a decision about it. Who? Is it you? Is it them? Why not? And we have that Five of Pentacles again, so being financially tight, concerns of, so watch your budget, but happiness is on the horizon after a period of being bored and dissatisfied. Oh yeah, definitely happiness is on the horizon. Being self-content, self-satisfied, wish fulfillment. but you have to be analytical and sharp. Make your point, your statement across. Look deep within you for wisdom and guidance, but don't self-isolate, especially during the holidays. If you can, take a bit of rest and literally maximize your rest power. And I think I'm gonna, one last time I'm gonna separate. Oh, be very strategic, very clairvoyant, but in the sense of looking things from the higher vantage point, so you can have all the information how to connect the dots to play strategically the big chessboard of life. Oh, strength. Good on that. Good on that. Reflecting on the past, always good thing. Ooh, la la, the passion. And we are wrapping up with happiness. Bravo. You deserve it. You need it. I mean, you are due some freaking happiness. So, water signs. Let's dive into this. Santa's generous spirit spread. The gifts already delivered. What blessings and growth from this year have you forgotten to unwrap and appreciate? That you are a force to be reckoned with. You are resilient, you are strong, you are patient, very caring, especially in the home space, especially with the resources that you have, especially with just being caring towards pets. I'm looking at that little gnome man petting the bunny. So you are very, very tender, loving, caring, and generous. And that's something that you overlook because, I mean, if you are a water sign that has followed this series thus far, you had so much on your table, on your plate, that you forgot that you are just a very generous, loving, nurturing, providing person. Let's see what more we have. And appreciate the small things in your home life. You know, just having a home, having people around you, or pets or plants. Like my dog who just sneezed. Eight of Swords, but still a little bit of worry and stress. So back to my water signs energy. Hopefully that will end soon. And also, you are not appreciative enough of how patient and resilient and strong you were in this very stressful situation that has been plaguing you for at least the duration of this event on my channel. Three of Wands, expecting something in return. It will come. Just hang in there. The empty sack you carry. What are you ready to give freely? Love, time, forgiveness, creativity without expecting return. Which is interesting because you have the Ace of Pentacles. So money and abundance and new money, new work. You are ready to give your time, your passion, your energy, perhaps a bit of financial donations here and there, but first spoil yourself first and foremost. And after that, if you have extra, you can think of charities and stuff. And it's just your sense of being creative, being passionate, being assertive, making that money, maybe your knowledge. As a queen, you are very social, so networking and how to help others, maybe a woman in a lesser fortunate situation, how to guide them and help them, teach them how to make money, how to get back in the market if they haven't been, how to sell skills that they have, time and passion and ideas to monetize them, how to grow from one to literally a field of sunflowers. So anything here? No. Oh, yeah, Nine of Swords. So we have definitely like an expansion, a growth from your 8 to a 9. So you are still worried, still stressed, but it will eventually reach an end, a conclusion, a transformation, just a freaking end of this nasty, stressful energy. The child awake at midnight. What childlike wonder, excitement, or belief in magic can you reclaim right now? That you are abundant, you are stable, you are capable of transforming resources into money, and you are capable of juggling multiple things at once without losing your footing, without losing your balance, without dropping any of the coins. Because you are stable, you are grounded, you are providing nurturing, but you know how to be above that and literally transmute the way you balance things so that you have some going out, some coming back at you, but always in a nice steady flow that is harmonious, that is not demanding, not exhausting, even if in appearance it might seem so. It's just the outward appearance. You are very confident deep down inside that things will turn out how you want them to turn out, and that you can provide and nurture and grow and transform to have return on your investment. Jesus fuck. 10 of Swords. So you know what? I'm gonna keep it because we had 8, 9, 10. You are definitely ending this cycle of stress and worries. And if you need to drop one of the pentacles, you will know which one you want to drop so that you can have only one to grow and nurture. And we have 4 of Pentacles, still a bit of holding on, which is not a bad thing. No excess splurging, but really being sharply, acutely aware of what you have, the worth and the value, so you can give back to yourself, so that you have enough cash or bank or the savings, so they can take a little bit of that, take 1, grow into 4, grow into 10, grow into the king. So the Rooftop Miracle. What unexpected gift or opportunity is about to slide down the chimney of your life? Reminiscing of the past, but having a practical approach to the past. And the Knight of Wands. So someone fiery and passionate might come back, and you are reminiscing of what has happened, why it has happened, what were the circumstances around it, what actions resulted in what consequences, how consequences impacted you or them, how you yourself invested passion and fire into endeavors and journeys and adventures, what those things have given back to you, how you can proceed differently going forward. It's all this question of where does your energy go, what is the return from that, and how you can structurize or structurally command things to go in a more stable, grounded way that can be utilized, systemized, so that you are not wasting fire and energy and resources uselessly. By having a set rules and systems, hierarchy, and just processes in place, your fire is guided, aligned, and utilized for the best possible outcome. And so you are reflecting on this, how to create structure to better manage and direct that fire and that passion. Ho, 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 from the heart. What generous wish do you send out for the world and yourself this Christmas? Be bold, be brash, be unapologetic, speak your truth, speak your mind, but do it so in a measured way. Rush into action, dive into action, get out of the funk, get out of the boredom or the dissatisfaction. of things that are not as savory, not as delicious, not as fulfilling as they should be, without obviously burning yourself and burning your fire away. So there is a sense of not thinking things too far ahead, definitely jumping into action with the 2 swords, but with the Hierophant guiding them, almost like the chariot guiding the 2 horses. You are now having a clearer path ahead on how to, so when to push the speed pedal in your car and when to put the brake a little harder, so you can not wasting fuel uselessly, still arriving at your goal in a timely manner, maybe ahead of time, without burning red lights, and still being fulfilled, happy of having a little thrill of maybe hitting 100 on the road. The Empress. Growth, maturity, nurturing, expansion, creativity. You are taking that Queen of, didn't we have Pentacles somewhere? Anyway, you are taking that King of Pentacles and making an art out of how to cultivate growth and beauty, and how to transform that, to internalize it, and to make a whole freaking abundance out of it. 8 of Cups, and you might have to walk away from something, but if you're walking away from being just dissatisfied and bored and, you know, feeling discontent with what you have, it's a good walking away. And with the 8 of Cups, we don't often highlight that the 8 of Cups is walking away and walking toward a new direction. In your case, the new direction of the Empress, of being higher, top shelf, higher ranking, higher echelon, just the most beautiful, providing, generous, motherly, healing, expressive, giving, nurturing, plentiful, abundant energy in the deck. The journey down the chimney, the most important lesson or gift from this entire Advent Tarot adventure journey. King of Wands, you are radiant, you are charismatic, you have the passion, the fire, the determination, the drive to cut away illusions, delusions, and too many options, and focus on one that you can cultivate, that you can grow, that you can chase the fire of, to nurture it, to grow it, to expand, but have a more decisive, clear vision on how to expand. If I'm reading this in reverse, you want to have options, but you want to have options that are fulfilling, that feel good, that are justified in having that multiple on your plate, and not just for the sake of having multiple. You want intent, meaning, and something that feels good. So something for my water signs. The important lesson is how you want to dilute your passion. But you are going to victory, so you will definitely. So it's definitely more the King of Wands taking. His energy is taking center stage over the 7 of Cups. You might have options, but it's the sort of options that are fulfilling that will drive you straight to victory and happiness and success. The magic of this moment, the energy and blessing of Christmas Day itself. What is here right now? Work. Work, 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 work. Putting in the work, the craftsmanship. It's going to be slow and steady. It's going to be a slow and steady growth. It's going to be stable. It's going to be practical. There is a sense of mastery, maybe learning a new skill, acquiring a new skill, but having a steady, clear path ahead. You are purposeful. You have intention. You know how to work that pentacle to transform it into a king eventually, which you already had up top. So you literally either have a new job and it's a job that will last you a certain time, because 9, again, slow, 8, multiple. So it might have been a long time coming, but it's gonna be stable, reliable, dependable. You will put in the work, and the work will, oh my God, récompenser, give back to you. I'm sorry, I have no idea what is in English. And yeah, sometimes I think in French when it's not in Hungarian. So what is this magic of the moment? And also, you are not afraid of putting in the work. Look at how determined this little guy is. It's like, yep, I know that I'm good at this. Hello, focus. Look at his face. He's like, so, yep, this is my finest pentacle yet. What is the magic for my water signs? Also, don't be afraid to take your time in, generally speaking, because the Knight of Pentacles wants to make sure that the road ahead is clear for the horse. So he or she treads very slowly, carefully, but it's unintentional slowness to make sure that the road is a road and not quicksands or something. Oh my Christmas goshies, marinated. We have the Magician and the Emperor. So it's a slow thing coming, but it's reliable. You have manifested this, and you're gonna take charge, or you're gonna just impress your boss's socks off. Because you are methodical, practical, committed, resilient, invested into the craft, into your job. So you are showing that you show up for the job, and you can be depended upon, which is always a skill and a quality that employers look for. The gift under the tree for the new year, the seed of hope, intention or magic you carry forward into what comes next. Freaking happiness. Just pure, unbridled happiness, which you deserve so much, and it's justly, rightfully earned and deserved, especially after the shit energy situation that you have been in. If you follow my channel and this event, there was a lot of bad stuff that we want to leave in the past and just step into 2026 to embrace happiness, fulfillment, justice, and fairness on all fronts, obviously. Love, career, family, friendships, everything. One last message for my water signs. Hello? Ah. Oh ho 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 ho! Ace of Pentacles again! Where did we see that one? Oh yeah, here it is. So, Ace of Pentacles twice. Congratulations. Definitely that new job, that new opportunity is coming your way. That might make you very happy. And I have the 5 of Pentacles, so you are stepping away from this 5 of Pentacles, and with the Ace, you are now at the 6. The universe is giving back to you in all justice and fairness, because you have earned it. You have shown a lot of resilience, patience, dedication, faith, and just you need to be on your way to freaking victory and happiness and all that good things. So I'm gonna shuffle the oracle cards, and we will be on a happy way to just chillax with the log cake and the eggnog. One thing, so last thing from my water signs. Communication. Oh, this is beautiful. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. And this is valid for you and whoever else is concerned by this. Because communication is a two-way road. You cannot communicate on your end and they're only receiving and half hearing. They need to communicate too. Something for my water signs. Oh, something flipped. I saw it. Oh, isn't that cute? Patience. And with this card, since it's such a young energy, there's also a sense of giving resilient. And now take a step back and just enjoy what you have, what is coming your way. Heal and nurture and be patient with others, but especially with yourself. Go hug your inner child, your small you. Imagine yourself just hugging the shit out of that child and show it love and patience and care. And I'm gonna leave you here before I start crying. And thank you so very much for the 20 views on my last video before this one. Thank you so much. I literally cried on camera yesterday. But thank you again for that. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy and to read for you. I love doing this, but it feels good to be seen, to be appreciated, to have just a little bit returned for my work and my effort. Thank you so very much. I love you. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you on December 31st. Ciao, ciao.